Chapter 17. Penny's Discovery. Penny was not mistaken in believing that the housekeeper would not look with disfavor upon the latest acquisition, for Miss Weems was thoroughly acquainted with the story of the doll's mysterious powers. "My goodness, I wish you hadn't brought that ugly thing home," she declared. "What will we do with it?" "Keep it if possible," smiled Penny. "If I fail, my reputation is ruined. The doll must not return to Miss Harmon." "How could it unless you take it there?" "Well, this doll has a way of cutting capers when one's back is turned," said Penny. "But I aim to fool the old witch doll. I'll not turn my back." She took the doll and perched it on the fireplace mantel, admiring the effect. "I can't have it there," declared the housekeeper. "I don't believe I could do my work with that ugly creature staring at me in the face." "Then I'll take it to my room." Penny ran upstairs and after due thought locked the witch doll in a bureau drawer. She tied the key to a string around her neck. "I'll fight to the death before I'll give it up, too," she assured Mrs. Weems. Later that evening, Louise telephoned to ask if she would care to attend a movie. "Not tonight," said Penny firmly. "I'm working." "What doing?" "Watching my bureau drawer." "Penny Parker!" Louise exclaimed indignantly. "Have you lost your mind?" "Not exactly, Lou. Come on over and I'll tell you all about it." Within 10 minutes, Louise appeared at the Parker home and Penny related everything that occurred at the theater. Proudly, she displayed the witch doll. "I've had it for 4 hours now," she boasted. "It hasn't even wiggled." "You may not think it's quite so funny later on," Louise warned darkly. "I know I wouldn't care to keep that thing." "Oh, Lou, we both realize this doll couldn't have supernatural powers." "Then what makes it do such crazy things?" "The answer is, it doesn't. Some person is behind it all." "Do you suspect anyone, Penny?" "No, not definitely. The case has so many queer angles. For instance, why did Miss Harmon defend Osandra today? She's hiding something, and the police know it too. From what you told me of Osandra, I guess he was one who stole the necklace." "Miss Harmon doesn't think so." "She's a strange person, Lou." "You may be sorry you tried to help her," Louise warned as she prepared to leave. At 10 o'clock, Penny went to bed, but she did not sleep well. It was very easy to imagine that she could hear someone tiptoeing down the hall. Every time a board would creak, she sat up in bed and listened. Finally, she fell into a troubled sleep, only to dream that she had turned into the witch herself and was riding through the sky astride a broom. She woke up pounding her pillow. Penny had just finished her breakfast when Mrs. Weems told her that she was wanted at the telephone. "I think Miss Harmon's calling." With no misgivings, Penny went to the phone. "Is that you, Miss Parker?" the dancer asked in an agitated voice. "Oh, I knew your idea wouldn't work. It's here again." "The witch doll?" gasped Penny. "Yes, it came to the theater early this morning for a special rehearsal. When I opened my dressing room door, there it was, staring at me." "Hold the telephone a minute, please," commanded Penny. She ran up the stairs to her room, 2 at a time. The bureau drawer was still locked. She fumbled with the key. "You two-timing old witch doll," she muttered darkly. "If you have betrayed me..." The doll was still in the drawer, exactly where she had left it. In relief, Penny rocked back on her heels and laughed aloud. Then she raced downstairs to the telephone. "You're mistaken, Miss Harmon," she said. "I still have the witch doll." "But how could that be? I'm sitting here looking at it right now." "You're looking at another doll, Miss Harmon. Why, the scheme is as clear as glass. Someone has been substituting witch dolls as fast as you throw them away." "Who would do such a trick?" "I don't know yet. Will you be at the theater very long? Yes, for several hours. I'll come over and talk with you, Penny said. Try to get rid of Felice, for what I have to say will be strictly private. I'll be waiting for you, the dancer promised. Mr. Parker offered to take Penny in the car, dropping her off at the theater on his way to the newspaper. She suspected from the tolerant way he smiled that he considered her activities slightly amusing. Just you wait, Dad, she declared. I may get a big story yet. I hope you do, Penny, he replied seriously. There may be more to this affair than I thought at first. For instance, that second robbery at Ossandra's doesn't look so good. Second robbery? You didn't see the paper this morning? No, I never glanced at it. Last evening, during a séance at Melvin Ossandra's parlor, a wealthy patron lost a valuable wristwatch set with diamonds. She made a protest to the police demanding the medium's arrest. Miss Harmon didn't say a word about it. She may not have seen the paper yet. The story developed after I left the office late last night. Well, the plot seems to be thickening, Penny commented thoughtfully. At the next corner, she left the car and entered the theater. She rapped on the door of the dancer's dressing room and was told to come in. One glance assured her that the news about Ossandra had reached Miss Harmon, for the morning paper was scattered all over the table. Oh, Miss Parker, the dancer cried before Penny could speak, that evil spell is still working. Have you seen the story in the newspaper? There was a robbery last night at Ossandra's place, and the woman complained to the police. Yes, that's what my father told me. Will this mean Ossandra's arrest? Miss Harmon asked tensely. Well, I couldn't say. Considering that your necklace disappeared there, I'd judge the police would regard Ossandra as a suspect. He'll probably be arrested. Miss Harmon began to pace the floor, as she always did when excited. They can't do that, she stormed. It's not fair. Ossandra had nothing to do with either of these robberies. You speak with conviction, Penny said dryly. How can you be so sure he's innocent? Because, Miss Harmon broke off, I tell you, but I'm certain. Please, Miss Parker, isn't there anything you can do to help? Your father has influence. Penny shook her head. Not with the police, Miss Harmon. If you really wish me to help, why not tell the truth? You're hiding something. The dancer avoided Penny's gaze. Your story that the diamond necklace was lost at the Black Cat has been discredited, the girl went on. What really became of your jewels? I told Mr. Cassidy the truth. They were stolen at Ossandra's. Then I can't understand why you wish to protect the man. I should think you would cooperate with the police. Have you no interest in recovering the necklace? Certainly, but not at the expense of Melvin. Melvin? Penny caught her quick. Miss Harmon's face flushed, for she had used the medium's first name quite unintentionally. You seem well acquainted with the man, Penny said as the dancer did not speak. Is he an old friend? Well, not exactly, Miss Harmon said uneasily. Please don't ask me any more. Very well, replied Penny. But in that case, you needn't expect me to try to help you. I really believe that both you and Mr. Ossandra may be in need of a friend before this affair has been sifted through. I do need a friend, the dancer repeated. Perhaps I've been unwise to withhold the truth. I did it because I wished to spare myself publicity. If I should tell you about Melvin Ossandra, will you promise never to repeat it? I can't agree to such a condition, Penny answered. I do promise to help you if I can. You've been very kind, Miss Harmon murmured, her head low. I'll tell you the truth. Melvin Ossandra is my brother. Do, 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 do.